Be kind, be curious, take risks, and be your best.
Be kind, be curious, take risks, and be your best.
One of the 4 core values is be curious.
Be kind, be curious, take risks, and be your best.
Being curious helped me and helped benefit me grow as a person.
Be your best is my favorite one.
Be kind, be curious, take risks, and be your best.
They help you be your best self.
I can be curious about something, and it doesn't have to be what the textbook tells me to be curious about.
An amazing reminder of how to live my life.
It's about constantly improving yourself.
At Hillbrook School, our core values are more than words. They're guideposts on an extraordinary educational journey. These values, combined with Hillbrook's vision to inspire students to achieve their dreams and reach beyond themselves to make a difference in the world, are at the core of every student's experience. Hillbrook students grow and thrive in an inclusive school community where they are known and valued and yet challenged to discover their interests, explore their potential, and find their voices. They graduate confident, independent thinkers who are ready to thrive in high school, college, and beyond. Hillbrook's class of 2015 is headed to a diverse range of some of the most renowned and prestigious schools in our country. Here, in their own words, is how Hillbrook helped shape the person they are now and the future they're creating for themselves.
My name is Wesley Elliott. I'm from the Hillbrook class of 2015.
Hi, my name is Emma Skeet.
I'm Alejandro Wilcox.
Hi, my name's Luke Hammers.
I'm Lila Penner-Brown.
I'm Jeff Edsel.
I'm Ellen Mulcahy.
Hi, I'm Gabriella Underwood.
And I'm going to be attending Harvard in the fall.
I'm going to Stanford.
And I'll be going to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo in the fall to study wine and viticulture. And I'll be going to Cornell to study engineering.
Hi, I'm Samantha Borbas.
I'm Seth Bruner.
I'm Charlie DiNapoli.
I'm headed to Loyola Marymount University in the fall where I'm going to be studying film.
And I'm headed to UC Davis in the fall to study biosystems engineering.
And I'm deciding between 2 design schools for a major in photography.
Studying business at the Levy School of Business.
Loyola Marymount University, and I'm studying psychology.
I'm Carius Pak, material science and engineering.
To study business administration.
I'm Surya Chandra.
I'm Joseph Vaughn.
I'm going to Duke next year with an intended major in mechanical engineering.
I will be attending Yale next year, majoring in economics.
My name's Nevin Richards.
My name's Justin McAfee, and I'm going to the University of San Diego.
Going to be going off to UC Berkeley to study data science.
And I'm going to be going to Loyola University of New Orleans to study political science.
Computer engineering with a minor in philosophy.
At Hillbrook, people are just more interested.
Have hands-on experiences rather than looking at a textbook.
Just makes you more engaged with what you're doing.
It's taught me how to think critically and just get my hands dirty.
And that hands-on approach to learning is much different from learning through a textbook. Something that I truly value, and it's something that I learned here at Hillbrook.
It was less about teaching you the facts and more about teaching you how to learn.
It could be STEM, it could be research, it could be English.
They create a passion for math.
Through this learning medium, you get to see the real world applications.
Because a lot of times, kids only view math as in the classroom. It doesn't make sense. When am I ever going to use this? Hillbrook gives you that, when am I going to use it?
Science is going to impact my future, impact the world around me.
Well, we built a house and we had to use geometry, we had to use algebra, and that's where I really found my passion for math.
And our passion for photography.
My love of learning.
You could do anything you wanted at Hillbrook, and it was available to you.
You are supported in becoming your best self.
Hillbrook has prepared me for high school.
Hillbrook definitely prepared me really well for high school.
I felt like Hillbrook prepared me somewhat better than I think middle school may have prepared my fellow classmates.
By making me a very well-rounded student.
The way that we were taught writing at Hillbrook, I think, was especially important.
But when I did English honors, I felt more confident in my writing. My grades reflected that.
After I left Hillbrook, I was 100% ready academically.
I'm excited that I am a member of the California Scholars Society and the National Honor Society.
I felt completely prepared for math.
I did take some AP English classes and history classes.
Tested in immediately to geometry honors.
Math, where it's just really logic-based stuff, and that's something that Hillbrook kids get.
I was able to maintain straight A's.
I had a 4.0
and a 5.0 in junior year. Not only was I prepared academically, but also socially.
Hillbrook does a good job of tailoring your education to you.
I felt confident and ready to learn.
Hillbrook really reaches out to each individual student and creates a really unique one-on-one experience.
I felt a really close connection with basically all my teachers.
The teachers here were really great.
Every single one of them genuinely cared about how I was doing in the class and how everybody in the class.
If you're ever stuck on something, they would always be able to assist you one-on-one directly, and you could always just get it figured out.
They really cared about the learning, they cared about meeting diverse people, they cared about making a difference in their community.
The thing Hillbrook really gets right is that they put an emphasis on finding a love for learning.
I can look at a problem that looks so incredibly difficult, but instead of being scared about it, I think about all the possible ways to approach it.
Hillbrook really made me think that way, that I could just do whatever I want.
I had learned at Hillbrook how to learn, how to write, and how to ask questions.
Sort of more elite colleges, they are really focused on, can you write an essay well, can you articulate your ideas?
A lot of people don't really know how to communicate with teachers or communicate with adults.
Hillbrook kids have this ability to communicate that I don't think a lot of other people have.
Hillbrook prepared me for that.
The ability to like grab somebody's attention and hold on to it.
To have the confidence in myself.
At another school you would maybe have to fit into a box.
It's really taught me to think outside of the box, bring creativity into science and learning in general.
School, you really see that a lot of kids are put inside boxes and put with like labels, and I think Hillbrook does such a good job of not allowing those labels to like define who a child is.
Where at Hillbrook you find, you know, what you want to do and who you want to be. And
to be in an environment where you constantly have people pushing you without the kind of anxiety.
This place challenges you with what you're comfortable with.
It's really taught me to sort of go outside of my comfort zone.
It also challenges you with the stuff you're not comfortable with.
Confidence in both knowing things and not knowing things.
There are so many things you can gain when you push yourself out of your comfort zone.
I think that's magical.
Being driven to go the extra mile, whether it's in school or extracurriculars, and I think that's something that this school absolutely gives everyone that comes through it.
If there's something that scares you a little bit, don't think to yourself, what's the worst that can happen? Think, what's the best that can happen?
I came away with a confidence.
And focus more on just developing a kid to their potential.
And because of that, I think kids from Hillbrook will succeed in every field.
That has allowed me to work really hard and achieve a lot academically.
I can do this.
This place, it fuels anything your kid wants to do.
I think the biggest thing Hillbrook taught me was I have no limits to what I can do.
Everything here is set up to make you the best learner and the best student that you can be.
You feel like you're really growing as a person here.
It's not just about what you're learning in the classroom, it's also about what you're learning throughout life.
I don't know, I didn't just go to school here, like I really grew up here.
They teach you everything that you need to be when you're ready to become an adult.
Community where you could be yourself and you never had to be afraid to be yourself.
I just want to do amazing things.
Failure and not knowing is something that is to be celebrated and is an opportunity to learn more. Whereas if you already know the answer, that's kind of where it ends.
Hillbrook really helped me unlock so much of my potential.
The core values really resonate me.
I try to live them and I tell people about it all the time.
I will never forget those.
Be kind, be curious, take risks, and be your best self.
Be kind, be curious, take risks, and be your best.
Be kind, be curious, take risks, and be your best.
And be your best.
And be your best.
And be your best.
Everyone's best is very different, but as long as you can say that you're doing your best, then that's all that really matters.